Night Court Season 3 will feature another Big Bang Theory reunion with a meta twist. NBC's Night Court revival has leaned heavily into nostalgic charm while carving out a quirky new identity for itself. With Melissa Rauch stepping into the spotlight as Judge Abby Stone, the show has captured a blend of heartfelt sitcom warmth and absurd courtroom antics that made the original such a cult classic. But heading into Night Court Season 3, the series is about to get even bigger thanks to an unexpected Big Bang Theory reunion that promises not only laughs but also a clever meta twist that winks directly at fans of both shows. A sitcom legacy meets a sitcom powerhouse. Melissa Rauch is no stranger to leading a sitcom ensemble. For a decade, she played Bernadette Rostenkowski-Wolowitz on CBS's The Big Bang Theory, a role that cemented her as one of television's sharpest comedic actresses. Her transition from Big Bang to Night Court felt natural, especially since she not only stars but also serves as an executive producer. The move allowed her to prove she could carry a show while paying homage to one of network TV's most beloved comedy brands. But now, Season 3 of Night Court is taking things a step further by inviting one of Rauch's Big Bang co-stars to join her on screen again. While the courtroom shenanigans of Abby Stone are already chaotic enough, bringing in a familiar face from Pasadena adds a new layer of comedy and nostalgia that fans won't want to miss. The reunion we didn't see coming. Reports suggest that Simon Helberg, who played Howard Wolowitz, will appear in Night Court Season 3 in a guest role. The reunion marks the first time Helberg and Rauch have shared the screen since The Big Bang Theory ended in 2019. Their dynamic on that show was legendary. Bernadette's no-nonsense attitude often kept Howard's outlandish antics in check, resulting in some of the series' funniest moments. The twist, however, is that Helberg won't be playing anything close to Howard. Instead, his Night Court character will deliberately flip expectations by being a hyper-professional, overly serious attorney whose patience wears thin in Abby Stone's unpredictable courtroom. The meta joke is clear. Fans who remember Howard as the sleazy, awkward ladies' man will get a kick out of watching Helberg embody the exact opposite. Imagine Abby presiding over a case where Helberg's straight-laced lawyer has to argue against one of the court's classic oddball defendants, while Melissa Rauch's character suppresses her own laughter. It's exactly the kind of layered humor that Night Court thrives on. Funny for casual viewers, but absolutely golden for fans who know Rauch and Helberg's shared sitcom history. A meta wink to Big Bang fans. One of the hallmarks of the Night Court revival has been its willingness to poke fun at TV itself. By leaning into character archetypes, fourth-wall flirting gags, and cheeky cameos, the series has found ways to make courtroom absurdity feel fresh in 2025. Bringing in Helberg gives the show a chance to take that meta humor to the next level. For instance, there are rumors that the writers are planning a small Easter egg where Helberg's lawyer character makes a passing comment about never trusting engineers. For Big Bang fans, that's a sly nod to his past as an aerospace engineer on the CBS hit. Another gag may involve Abby commenting on the liar's surprisingly high-pitched voice under stress, another nod to Bernadette's own famously squeaky tone. These moments won't derail the story for viewers unfamiliar with the Big Bang Theory, but they will reward longtime fans who catch the references. That balance is something the revival has done particularly well, and it ensures that the episode can stand on its own while also delivering an extra laugh for anyone in on the joke. Why Night Court is the perfect playground for this reunion. Unlike many sitcom revivals that get bogged down by nostalgia, Night Court has embraced a free-spirited, almost sketch comedy energy. Each case introduces new guest stars, ranging from bizarre defendants to eccentric attorneys, giving the show a built-in mechanism for surprise cameos. That flexibility makes it the ideal vehicle for sitcom reunions. Helberg's appearance isn't just stunt casting, it fits the DNA of the show. Much like the original Night Court thrived on guest stars who played outrageous clients or uptight professionals, the revival uses its courtroom setting to seamlessly fold in big names without disrupting the overall story. And unlike the one-off reunion cameos that sometimes feel shoehorned into other revivals, this one carries genuine comedic potential. Rauch and Helberg already know how to play off each other's timing, and the courtroom format provides a new stage for their dynamic to evolve. Could more Big Bang stars follow? Helberg's appearance naturally sparks speculation, Could other Big Bang Theory cast members drop by in the future? While nothing is confirmed, Rauch has hinted in interviews that she'd love to work with her former co-stars again. Kunal Nayyar Rajesh Koothrappali could easily appear as a charming but socially awkward defendant whose cultural misunderstandings spiral hilariously out of control. Mayim Bialik Amy Farrah Fowler, with her dry wit, would make a perfect no-nonsense judge filling in during Abby's absence. Jim Parsons' Sheldon Cooper might be trickier to secure, but a cameo as a pedantic expert witness could be a showstopper. Even Johnny Galecki Leonard Hofstadter could play a frazzled husband dragged into small claims court over some absurd domestic dispute. The key is that Night Court doesn't need to recreate Big Bang inside its walls. It just needs to give each actor a platform to parody or invert their old characters. Helberg's upcoming role sets the blueprint for exactly that. The broader appeal of sitcom crossovers. There's something deeply satisfying about sitcom reunions, especially when they're done with care. Audiences don't just want to see the same dynamics recycled. They want to feel like the actors and writers are in on the joke. That's why Helberg's Night Court appearance feels like more than fan service. It plays with the nostalgia of the Big Bang Theory while acknowledging that both Rauch and Helberg have moved on to new creative spaces. By deliberately casting him against type, the show is saying, "We know what you expect, and we're going to surprise you." That kind of playful reinvention is what keeps TV fresh, even when it leans on the familiar. What this means for Night Court Season 3. Season 2 of Night Court ended on a strong note, balancing heartfelt stories about Abby's journey as a judge with plenty of outrageous comedy in the courtroom. Season 3 already promises higher stakes, bigger laughs, and a willingness to push the envelope even further. Bringing in Helberg is not only a ratings boost, but also a statement that the show is confident enough to have fun with its own identity. For Melissa Rauch, it's a chance to reconnect with a beloved co-star in a whole new context. For Helberg, it's an opportunity to flex comedic muscles outside of Howard's shadow. And for fans, it's a rare treat. A reunion that isn't just nostalgia, but a fresh, clever twist on two sitcom legacies colliding. Conclusion: a reunion with a purpose. Night Court Season 3 isn't simply cashing in on Big Bang Theory nostalgia, it's finding a way to use that history to tell new jokes. With Simon Helberg stepping into the courtroom as a character who flips every expectation, the show is embracing its meta sensibilities and inviting fans to laugh on two levels at once. This isn't just a cameo. It's a conversation between past and present, between two eras of sitcom history. And if the execution lands as well as it promises, this could become the highlight of Night Court's third season, and maybe even open the door to more unexpected reunions down the line. Whether you were a fan of the original Night Court, fell in love with Rauch on Big Bang Theory, or just enjoy watching sitcom worlds collide, this upcoming reunion